Oh, well, minus Fox 9. So they can have a Fox. Amphibia, I guess it's season 2B too. So this is the new episode of Amphibia. I messed up on the Owl House one. Is this episode 11 for this one? I don't know. But in any case, this is the newest episode of Amphibia, and I called a few things. One, I called that season 1, obviously, or first half obviously was set up, and basically it looks like this is going to be kind of mostly the payoff of a lot of it. Especially with, or season 2A, or season 3, no, this is season 3B. Yes, because, yeah, I already messed things up. In any case, setup. I called that, I called that they were gonna, basically all the friends they made along the way, that they're gonna call in basically every favor to help the planners. Let's start from the beginning. Basic gist, party has figured out how to open a portal to Amphibia. Only Amphibia using music. Music is the factor key, as well as need a crap ton of energy. So to do that, they need a generator, some kind of power source. They don't know where to get that, but they can get... Actually, they get a ton of different power sources, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they get a ton of different power sources and generators. They know kind of how much. They go to their version of Costco, which just makes me wonder if in Adventure Time there's a fantasy, what is it? Spend Co? Is that what it's called? Fantasy Spend Co, where all your dreams come true. But well, that, and basically I have to get all those things. Mr. X, while also, I guess finally got okay from his boss, like, here's a bunch of money. Go get these frogs. The only thing that he says is too much is the kombucha thing in a van full of high-tech equipment. That's a mobile headquarters. That's has food and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay. Sorry, I'm talking a little fast. But basically, while at the Costco, they get captured, and Annan has to call in almost every friend they made to then come and save them. And it's cool. Also, I never caught on because it's funny because in my notes, because they bring in Spriggs, MJ, which that is literally what I put her as. Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, Spriggs MJ is a badass at one point because of how they sneak in at one point. But she comes in Spriggs MJ, and then only until Spriggs said her name again, because I was like, I don't remember her name. I'm just gonna call her MJ. Then her name is Molly Jo. I'm like, they literally named her MJ. I'm like, you know what? My bad for not seeing that. I'm like, all right, that's clever. And then again, didn't they name the other guy like Dr. something? So yeah, I kind of should have saw that with Doc Ock. But yeah, basically, the team has to then go try to save them, and it works kind of. I'll get into specifics in a minute, but I like the episode already. I like the episode. It was a cool intro to this. I'm trying to think of a way of thinking this out real quick. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to mention, there is an underlying story arc of, like, Anne saying she is just a kid. Like, she shouldn't be there. She's scared about leaving her parents behind or doesn't want to leave them behind again. And that's, like, a big thing throughout this whole thing. And it's a good thing because, like, what is it? Like, it is the sense of, yeah, she is a kid, but with people backing her up, she can do anything, which allows her to access.
The portal! Is that possible? She's powering it.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Calamity Ann, which I love this scene. I love super forms. I love super forms so much, and I love the Calamity forms in this. They're actually really bad. Well, the Calamity form. We haven't seen Marcy's or Sasha's yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess they're probably freaking badass. Also, because they again, there's a lot of setup in this, and I freaking love it. Also, I just realized this is obviously, obviously this is based like a bootleg Darth Vader, but also he has a blue lightsaber, like in the concept art where he had a blue lightsaber before, and the good guys, if I remember correctly, had red lightsabers. In one of the versions at least. But also, like, there's a few things I love about this episode, and I'm trying to limit clips because the outhouse one got hit like 2 or 3 times, so I don't want that to happen again. But I liked this fight. There's a few things. There's a few setups and payoffs. Again, the payoff of the last season was all the friends coming together to do this, as well as I'm pretty sure other stuff later. And another thing, this I'm pretty sure is set up for a few things. One, we've already seen this. Hold on, wait.
Oh, really?
And knows how to fight. That is badass. But that's also not really what we've already known that though. That's a setup that we've already known for a minute now. She uses hops and jumps and stuff. I love that. I love that stuff. And twirls. Let me just. Okay, so you see the frog position. I love that. Also, I like how just quick how it's kind of like the mask's eye, but it looks like if she cut it open, which kind of reminds me of the Ahsoka mask thing. Which wouldn't surprise me. That's a reference in this. I really like this episode. But let me get back to what I'm trying to say. This is set up. Not like for She-King's fight King Andreas. Yes, but also that Anne's gonna get back her glowing sword. Because at least how I see this, we already set up Star Wars in this universe, obviously, and then that's payoff for this, where then it's like, oh yeah, they like watching the movies together, fighting and stuff like that. Cool, and also I like that. And then this is set that I'm like, okay, they like Star Wars. This I'm pretty sure is setting up that she's gonna get back her blue glowing sword because it's been missing for 2 seasons, and she's gonna be able, and because that thing is the closest thing you're gonna get to a lightsaber over there that actually cuts. So I like that. I like that a lot. Why does he have a 3 on the back of his shirt? I like that a lot. I'm pretty sure this is set up for that. And hell yeah. And just having the frog jumps is freaking great. I'm gonna get so copyright hit for this.
Easy on your old man.
Let me see it. Hold on.
Sorry.
I would honestly love if Star Wars had they do. It's called the Darksaber. I was about to say different blade shapes. But I'm like, yeah, I guess they do technically do. It's the Darksaber, and that's about it. But then again, that's why the Darksaber is such a badass weapon. And I have it right here. Anyways.
I was your mother the whole time.
I like how she always has these chubby cheeks. Anyways, but it's great. Also, this guy just starts playing with it. It's freaking awesome. But also the whole thing with hop thing. This episode was fun. I'm not sure how much to go too much in this. This is definitely fun. Spend code. That was it. I do like. There's a lot of jokes in this I really love. Also, I will say this right. Well, in this actually, I love this joke. The screaming rat is awesome. Wait, what game is that? That's probably a reference to something. Oh, that's Oh, that's Remy. That's Gusteau from Ratatouille. That's Gusteau from Ratatouille. That's freaking great. That's supposed to be Remy. That is awesome. And then also, let's see, there's another one. I saw this on Twitter, but I actually paused it at the right point where I'm like, oh right, I forgot that was in this.
This is nothing. Try.
Also, I love this. I love that I love that he's just in love with his wife here. I would say this is kind of similar to the to Luna's smile in the Hello Boss pilot, where it's just like it's not really focused on. You can blink and you miss it, but it's a cute catch if you do see it.
Driving through Bangkok during rush hour.
We're losing them.
Is it?
On my watch.
No, move it. Where is it? There it is. It's Steven. If you don't know what that is, that's Steven Universe's dad's van. So don't look up Steven Galaxy. But yeah. Wait, did she say Bangkok?
This is nothing. Try driving through Bangkok during rush hour.
Yep. All right. And also, I love how Mr. X tries to get stuff out of them. Which I actually hold on a second. I love this bit.
Geez, we thespians love the spotlight, but can you turn this thing down?
I love that. It's great. Well, wait, what was Sprig's answer? I can't remember.
Master plan.
What is it? Oh, right. Right, Mr. X asks him. Mr. X asks him, whoa, tell me where it all began. I'm like, all right, I see the setup for this joke. He's like, I was born on a, I don't know, muggy swamp night or something like that. Swampy night. I'm like, yeah, humid swamp night. That was it. I'm like, yep, I saw that coming. And then Polly has a hit list. Polly has a hit list that now Mr. X is on. Also, I like when they have this entire elaborate plan. I love this. Like they do this whole plan where the actor acts like a giant frog person. These two get a key card set up to where the key card works so they can enter into the facility. And like they do all of this stuff. They rent suits and all this stuff. And they send Molly Joe in with the teddy bear to hook up to the mainframe, to hack the system, to set up all these things. Like,
Done and done.
and they do all those things, and it's freaking pointless because they all just went through the fence. I love that. That's great. Another thing I love about this, like this, it's funny because in this entire show, this is the most ridiculous bit of it.
Power the portal on its own.
Also, that's weird because they say that, but then it. Anyways,
Should we grab it? Oh, heck yes.
the two nerds just running off to go like look at the two nerds just to go. Hey, look at this heavy ass generator. We're gonna snatch that thing. I'm like, how are you gonna unplug all that and get it like and move it by yourselves? Then you have where is it? This part is great.
What's happening?
Let me just say, this is the equivalent of going to a government facility, just stealing something and just yelling that you're stealing it while you're leaving the government facility. It's great. Also, this scene is definitely going to get hit with copyright if I show it. But again, set up for her blade.
What? It was on sale.
Again, just showing that Anne is a badass. I never noticed that when it comes out.
You guys wait here. I'll be right back.
I love this.
Hope she doesn't kill anyone.
And also another thing that I love about this, because again, Star Wars, I love Star Wars. And I'm going to say this right now, I don't think there is I won't say there isn't a bad, well, there isn't a Star Wars movie that I can't watch, especially now, that I'm like, yeah, this is bad. No, I like all of them, especially the sequels. Actually, the sequels are what got me back into what got me really into Star Wars. I always knew about Star Wars. I always knew all those things. I knew who Vader was. I know who Lord Vader was. I know who, Luke and all that stuff is. Leia and all that stuff. I never watched them. I never watched any of those ones, especially, and then when I started trying to watch them, it was watching the prequels. I'm like, oh, these movies are said to be good. Let me watch the Star Wars. Let me watch some Star Wars movies. Let's start at number 1. So, I really didn't get too much into it. Even when the Clone Wars show came out, at the beginning, I'm just like, I don't know about this. Or even the Clone Wars movie. So I'm like, I don't know about this. The anime one. So, but sequels are what got me. When I started watching The Force Awakens, I'm like, holy shit, I love this. Let me give me more of this. And that's when me and my brother watched from episode 1 again all the way through. I watched, and then from there I watched all the Clone Wars. I watched all of Rebels. I watched all of all of Rebels, all of Clone Wars, Rebels. Well, now it's the Bad Batch, but yeah, I basically have caught up a lot on at least the Disney version stuff. The only one I haven't really caught up on is the High Republic, and I've seen like all the movies so far. I love that this show, not only because one, they straight say like, oh yeah, some people like the prequels, some of them like the originals, and then they give a little bit of love to the new era of Star Wars, even though technically it's set during the old era, but you know what I mean.
Hey, who's that?
I'm like, no way. Oh, they do the Vader scene.
Hey, that kid escaped! Get her!
They do the Vader scene. The music is awesome. Also, I always love when like certain kid toys are used for weapons and actually used for weapons in like cartoons and media and stuff like that. I love that idea. So, you know, just pulling out one of these things is freaking great. Even though the blade doesn't go all the way in. It's for the, yeah. Just look at that. You're telling me that's not badass as all hell. And I also do love that a lot. Like, everyone in this episode has some kind of lightsaber.
It says pull, dude.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I love it. I love that. Like, again, Amphibia isn't my favorite cartoon, but it is still a damn good one. And again, it has the best season finales in I'm pretty sure in animation. It has really good finales where you're like, oh shit, at the very end. For a kid show for a show like this too. That's the thing. Like, it's a really good finales. For a show, not even just for a show like this. I'm not trying to put it in a certain category. In animation, it has some of the best finales where you're like, oh shit, the show about cute frog characters and all this stuff. Someone's about to die. Someone just died. Stuff like that. You're just kind of like, oh, okay. It's pretty good.
Alright, coast is clear. Now let's go save some frogs.
But yeah, also Frobo's the RC in the car now. Oh yeah, the stand-up night. I wonder if that's gonna be set up for something else. Oh, this is great though. Hold on, wait. Let me first set up with this. Was it this?
So, what's the plan on getting out of here?
He is admittedly.
This thing busts through a wall. This van. Let me see.
He is admittedly in shambles.
So, what's the plan on getting out of here?
Let's see. Busts through a wall. Not once.
Hey, us actors have
Molly,
Help!
hey together.
fix Florida.
Not once. But twice.
Doing that.
Which I love because then Mr. X, this scene right here is great.
Shut the gate! Shut the gate! Shut it!
Also, is that a... I feel like I've seen that before. Is that a meme reference? I feel like it is. I think I know what this is. This is Henry Danger. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I think this is Henry Danger. I'm pretty damn sure it is. Hold on. Is it Henry Danger? What was it? Henry Stickmin. That was it. Henry Stickmin. It's got to be some kind of reference. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I know I've seen this before.
Don't know why we thought that would work.
It's go time, people.
Would have been funnier if it did. Also, wait, hold on. I completely threw me off track. Hold on. There's one joke here I love. Because this is like Batman running over the cop cars, but he doesn't kill in like some of the Dark Knight movies.
No, they're fine. They have airbags.
Yes, airbags are gonna save you from a goddamn explosion. Your car exploding. Let me rephrase that. Also, Cynthia Coven. Also looks kind of like Willow. Can we all just love that this guy literally posed as soon as he... It's just like, yeah, this is only for a quick second, but pose. And again, everyone in this episode has some kind of lightsaber. And I'm going to count these as lightsabers because the Adam Project counted that as a lightsaber. And I'm going to say, yeah, that was a badass lightsaber. Actually, if anything, they're doing this probably because they're trying to figure out a way to make their own lightsabers like that makes sense, and I kind of okay with that.
Guys, quick! We need something else.
Also, that this whole van was actually set up in the beginning too, with like having all the stuff and everything into it. That was cool.
How about this?
Kombucha.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Still have no idea what the hell kombucha is. But yeah, then they get tracked. Hot Pop wants to create avocado farm. That's a small, which funny enough, and just to show some of the good writing in this as well. When this happens, when they use the energy to create the portal and all this stuff, they're like, yeah, we're going home. And everyone just goes, oh my God. When they do that, I was thinking, oh shit, everything's on fire, everything's destroyed. Like it's just a place completely broken and everything was just completely broken and destroyed. 3 times I thought that when they first opened it, and then when this opened, and they're like, I'm like, oh yeah, shit. Nope, it's this. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. All right, and especially because they do it twice. Again, they did it in the beginning when they were kind of looking through it the first time. And this episode is going way too long, so I'll try to end it shortly. But this. Right here?
It's working.
That's as big as I can make it.
I believe it's right here.
See anything?
It's like, oh, do you see anything? And it's like, there I'm like, okay, the shit, we're going to see Andreas fire. Nope. Then when we see around that same point I showed, I'm like, okay, this is where we see it. But it's because the power isn't enough. And then, what is it? And then eventually, obviously, towards the very, very end, we actually do have the, oh shit. We have the actual, oh shit moment. So, good writing on that part and good setups, because it's just like, I was waiting. I'm just expecting like, oh shit, where are we going to see it? When are we going to see it? Never came until the very, very end. And I'm like, you know what? I probably should have expected it, but it's pretty good. Let me see here. This also I love. Because I already talked about it, but let's tempt Disney a little bit.
Just a kid.
You're right, X. I am just a kid.
I like that.
But today reminded me that with the right people by
This is the part where Mr. X is like, I've seen anime. I know where this is going.
my side, I can do anything.
He's like, oh shit. She's a Super Saiyan. Can we please get... Okay. I mean, that's just because I love open world games. I want an open world Owl House game. Maybe, you know what? Yes, an open world... Actually, a Metroidvania style Owl House game. Like having kind of open world 3D and stuff like that. But, like, you find the different glyphs or different magic, maybe different spells. I think that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't say make it Dark Souls-esque, but it'd be kind of, it'll light, because obviously it's Disney and all that, but still. And no, I would, this one, and stuff like that, I would love this to be open world, and I would, actually, would it be Breath of the Wild style? basically I'm saying I want an Amphibia game where I can play a Super Ant. I also want an Owl House game where I can, play losing to use magic, but still, Amphibia game, please get on that. That's a giant AoE ability.
What are you?
Anne, look, the portal.
I kind of guessed this was what was going to happen, but still. The glowing eyes and also the glowing almond eyes. That's freaking cool. That's badass. But yeah, Super Ann, and I kind of guess I was thinking I doubt the power. Mind you, this is also being helped with these generators, but I was really, you're gonna tell me, which I guess they're probably also using the music box too, but I was thinking really, I'm assuming the whole point of the gems then is you tell me generators could power the portal. No, you need the calamity. You need the level of calamity magic to do this, and Anne is a living battery of it, which they straight say.
The portal. Is that possible?
She's powering it.
Also, I just remember Sadie's voice. Well, I didn't just remember. I remember while watching too. Sadie's voice actor, Steven Universe reference, and then you have Rebecca Sugar earlier.
Kind of human battery.
What is that place?
Amphibia.
Is that a giant praying mantis?
Yep. Also, you could have grabbed that seed real quick.
Hey, bug boy.
Because the whole thing will hop up. But I love that. Also, I do love the her parents being supportive of her, and kind of have a little bit of a breakdown. Mom sort of saying, no matter where you go, we're gonna always be right here. Pointing at your heart.
Just look at what you already done.
Survive.
A killer robot.
You're not my little girl anymore, Anne. You can do this.
We'll be with you the whole way, right here. I'm pointing to your heart in case you didn't get it.
I got it, Dad.
I love it. It's great. Also, we're gonna see a ton of fan art of Anne in a suit now. But yeah. Also, I will say too, I do kind of, I would have liked if she kept the shirt, the shirt and the jeans going back. She does have both shoes though, showing that she's whole now. But yeah, I kind of would have liked. I would have liked if she would have kept this outfit. But still, this was epic. This was awesome. This set up to everything. I just noticed all there's all little factories, but now there's more of these things. But yeah, this is badass. I like this. Tell me what you think in comments below. Thanks for watching. This is probably 40 minutes. I'm pretty damn sure. But tell me what you guys think. And hell yeah, I'm excited for Amphibia. This is, again, Amphibia has some of the best finales, and this is the finale season of Amphibia. So I'm expecting some high quality stuff towards the very end of this. Yeah, I loved, and unlike a lot of people apparently, I liked the first half of this season. I think it did the crazy interdimensional people coming to Earth better than something like Star Versus did, which just kind of annoyed me every time they were on Earth. That they did better, and here I kind of want to see what's going to happen now with everything else. Also, just to note, I was kind of hoping, hold on. I was kind of hoping the setup was going to be that she didn't have to say goodbye, and everyone was just everyone, including everyone in that room, as well as her parents and the FBI agents all got sucked in the Amphibia. That didn't happen. Especially, and I'm thinking they're going to be in kind of a big trouble. If the parents suddenly said, we're going to move to Amphibia and make their own Thai restaurant over there, which would probably sell a lot because they already did that once. I think that'd be badass. But also I do like this scene though.
Ourselves. And we.
And also Anne did the same thing. Also I love how he's just standing yeah.
I hope you're ready to explain yourselves. And we hope you're ready to listen.
We got a lot to talk about.
Oh, goody.
And he's like, why do I feel like I just poked the hornet's nest? But yeah.
We made it! I can't believe it!
But yeah. Also, the opening is kind of similar, where her eyes open up into the human world the first time. Now it's Amphibia, and yeah. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Which videos I've done. The links are on my face because they're right somewhere. Please share my videos. Hopefully, enjoy this. This is a great episode. This is a great show, and I love all the Star Wars references. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later. I love that frog-style fight. Like, I cannot tell you how much I love that because of how, like, representative it is of Anne learning how to fight and move in Amphibia. And I love that fighting style so damn much. I love it.